About time England won a World Cup, isn't it?
You are watching and listening to Chris and Leicester Till I Die TV. Watch us on YouTube. Listen on your favourite podcast platform or ask your smart speaker to play the podcast Leicester Till I Die.
Subscribe, like, follow and join in now.
You're watching Leicester Till I Die TV.
And it's live.
It is. Welcome back. Hello. How the devil are we all? Well, the first extra time, the first penalties. I don't think Japan had heard about penalties. Well, I mean, you know, we say England are poor sometimes. Japan were totally poor. One out of 4 penalties they got? I can't find my notes here. Here we go. 1 out of 4 penalties they got. Wow. I mean, yeah, you've got to be practicing them. They were poor penalties. They really, really were. Okay, I mean, Croatia missed one, but to go through on penalties, I mean, you're just not turning up. You're just not turning up. It is scary. How are we all ready for this one? I think we are. Brazil. We've yet to see them really, really sort of come to life. The Brazil we know. Is that going to happen today? South Korea, not done so bad themselves. So let's have a look how the here we go. There we go. Let's have a look how the quarterfinals are looking so far. Netherlands are through to face Argentina. There's some mouth-watering prospects of games here. England are through to face France, who are obviously the World Cup holders. Croatia are through. Will they be facing Brazil or South Korea? Japan faltered again at the last 16. Can South Korea go one better? Both of them had a decent World Cup when it was in their own backyard. Can they do anything with it today? What are your score predictions? Get them into the chat. Let me know. We'll be writing them down as always. So let's have a look at how these teams got to this point. South Korea. Now, as we know, let me go all the way down to the bottom here. I think we're not there. Yeah. So as you can see, well, South Korea, second in their group behind Portugal. But they beat Portugal in the last game. I wouldn't read too much into that because Brazil lost in the last game. France lost in the last game. Spain lost in the last game. So really, really, really don't read too much into that. But, I mean, South Korea Played 3, won 1, drawn 1, lost 1. So fair play to them. And they started off with let's be honest with you, a decent result against Uruguay. Excuse me, this is the second game I've done tonight. My throat is going a little bit croaky. So, yeah, on the 24th of November, it seems like ages ago, doesn't it? I can't believe how quick this has gone. Uruguay were held 0-0 by South Korea. South Korea then went on to lose to Ghana. And then South Korea went on to beat Portugal, who were already through, in fairness, and already in top place. But this has been the stand, anybody's beating everybody out there. And it is really, really, good to see. And I mean, I don't remember ever, certainly in recent times, of going into a last game or the third game of the group stage where so many things were unresolved. And it was great to see. It was great for the World Cup. So we've got to say, and I've got to say a big, big thank you to South Korea for knocking out Uruguay. Wasn't it nice to see Uruguay players in tears? One in particular, don't need to mention his name. I'm sure you know who I'm talking about. Oh, what a shame. What a shame. Obviously, he's not going to maybe he won't get his bonus and afford to go to the dentist. Did I say that? Let's have a look then at how Brazil got here. Top of the group, just on goal difference. On what a last day of the game that was. Brazil started off with a 2-0 win over Serbia. Serbia, who have probably, in fairness, been the disappointment of this group. We expected them to do more. I certainly did. Brazil then went on to beat Switzerland 1-0. We're not seeing the Brazil hitting form yet. And then, of course, Brazil lost to Cameroon in the last game. But like I say, all those teams that lost in the last game were already through. We're already almost, most of them guaranteed top place. But Cameroon did beat them. Serbia went goal down to Switzerland early on, got it back to 2-1, lost it to 2-2, and then ended up losing it 2-3 to Switzerland. So Serbia ended up being bottom. My surprise, because I actually got them going through. So Brazil went through, like I say, 2-0 over Serbia, 1-0 over Switzerland. And it would help, I suppose, for you guys if I actually got up that table, wouldn't it? And you can see what I'm talking about. Yeah, so there we go. Like I say, Brazil 2, Serbia 0 on the 24th. Brazil 1, Switzerland 0. And then Brazil had lost to Cameroon on the last day. Switzerland second. Only on goal difference, though. Look at that. 2 goals difference. -3 for Switzerland, -1 for Brazil. So Brazil haven't had it. As I say, I'm still waiting to see the real Brazil. Would the real Brazil please stand up? Let's have a look what people are saying in the chat. Nate is going 3-1 to Brazil. No, he's not. He's going 3-0. I went 3-1 to Brazil. Nate's gone 3-0. Shane back here. Shane, I mean, you got it right. You were the one person that got it right. Did you? No, you didn't get it right. You said it would go to penalties. You're the only person that said it would go to penalties, but you went to Japan. Shane's gone 4-0 to Brazil, though. Nobody so far giving much hope to Korea, Republic, South Korea. I'll probably say South Korea all match, so bear with me. Kate, hello again, Kate. How are you? Nate and Kate. Sounds like a firm of solicitors. Nate and Kate saying hello to each other. What's your prediction, Kate? What is your prediction? I don't know why I ask you, but I mean, I feel sorry for you. But you are the one person that is actually making me look good, because I've only got one more right than you have. And of course, let's not forget this so far. Yeah, the team that is top of all of the teams that are left in it, well, all of the 32, who is sat at the top of that table, the top of the stats table, it is England. England against Netherlands. Well, the Netherlands are second. France are third. Argentina fourth. Morocco fifth. Portugal there in sixth place. Brazil only in seventh. Like I say, to me, that sums it up. that Brazil are so far down. And in fairness, South Korea aren't even on there. And I only did the top 10 this time, to be honest with you. Nate says, think Korea will need a few clones of Son to win this game. I think so. But like I say, let's not... There's so many big teams have disappointed. That said, through to the round of the 16, they kind of have started playing properly, and taking it to the right level. 3-0 to Brazil. Does Kate? Oh, slightly different to me. I've got probably Son getting a goal. Kate's gone 3-0. Agreed. Nate and Kate have both gone 3-0. I am looking forward to this game. I just don't know which Brazil are going to turn up. Because like I say, we do know what Brazil have got. We do. We do know what they've got in their tank. But I just worry. I don't know if that Brazil's going to turn up. They haven't turned up yet. So will they? Neymar being really nice to some disabled fans in the tunnel there. That's nice to see. I know, Nate. I know. That's why I by mistake I read mine out early. But Nate says, "Can you change his?" Because Kate's gone the same way. I don't know. I don't think that's allowed, is it? No, can't allow that. But it's England that everybody's talking about. Can we get past France? If we do, of course, I reckon if we do, that we can go on and win it. Anybody else?
Leicester Till I Die TV, your World Cup channel.
Teams are on the pitch. England versus Germany lining up for the national anthem. You don't want that. Try this. Is in the middle.
Football's coming home. It's coming home. It's coming home. It's coming. Football's coming home.
Oh, it so could be. France are beatable, and if we do it, there's no reason why we can't bring it home. Ash has gone 4-2 Brazil. I see South Korea stunning Brazil. 4-2 to Brazil. I think you've gone Brazil there. Is it the 2 goals that are stunning Brazil and then they come back? Kate says, wow, Nate. Nate says, sorry, Kate. Ryan is in. Good evening, Ryan. How are you? England played well against Senegal yesterday. Yes, they did. What's your predictions for tonight, Ryan? England can beat France. I'm still confident. To be honest with you, I was watching the telly a bit earlier, and I think it was ITV was saying that the best teams grow into tournaments, and England are growing into it. Let's not big belling up too much. He had a good game. Saka had a good first game. Let's not put too much pressure on him. But I think this could be the year. Who knows? Nate, can we get a Leicester version of Ooh La La for when the Premier League is back? Ash, can we? I've got a Leicester Till I Die song. I don't know if Ash can adapt that or not. That is up to Ash. Kate says, Soonest and Keen in the studio, wonder if there'll be more fireworks. Exactly. Yeah. Tell me, because of course I can't have the sound on because it reverberates and I'd get told off by YouTube. France are a great side, but I think England will beat France 2-1. That's my favourite prediction. It's the only one I've ever got right. Got 2-2-1s right. But Brazil 3, South Korea 1. Yeah, nobody yet has gone for a South Korea win. I mean, although having said that, Dan has, but he's not obviously in the chat tonight. Read into that what you will. But yeah, he is. He's on another channel. But you know what? I think they'll get a goal. But I think, like I say, now we're through to the last 16. We're through to the what if you like serious football. And I just wonder. Are Brazil going? I mean, you look at the likes. You look at the teams that have got through already, and let's just bring that back up again. There we go. I mean, Holland didn't play. In my mind, didn't set the world alight. I'm going to be honest with you on the first game. In the first rounds. But they came good in that. Argentina came good against Australia. And England, well, I wasn't expecting that against Senegal, but they did. And France, they just came out good winners as well. So they are all starting to maybe just put a little bit of form on. So I reckon Netherlands versus Argentina will be a great game. So far, all these games have got the potential. I mean, Croatia, you know what I mean? They didn't look good in the group games, did they, Croatia? Let's just have a look what they managed to do. They got through just. They drew 0-0 with Belgium in the final game. They drew 0-0 with Morocco. And they beat, well, let's face it, Canada. No disrespect to Canada, Melina, if she's watching, but it's Canada. So Croatia, I think we're kind of looking to go through. But as the game went on today, they deserved it. I thought it was quite even to start with. Yeah, Ash said, thank you, Ash. It'd be interesting that he said he'll think it's how to. No worries, mate. I'm going to say got the Leicester till I die one. But yeah, that'd be interesting. Thank you. But yeah, so Croatia, Morocco obviously topped that group. So Croatia were very lucky, but they started to play well today. As that game went on and the confidence started, I was surprised when Modric went off and Kramaric went off when we were probably going to go to penalties. But, I'm sure now they're not particularly worried. They're looking at that thinking, hey, whatever for you, we're through. Which, of course, they are. So far, we've got myself going 3-1 to Brazil. We've got Nate going 3-0 to Brazil. Shane going 4-0 to Brazil. Kate going 3-0 to Brazil. Ash going 4-2 to Brazil. That's going to be a great game if it is. Ryan has gone 3-1 to Brazil. Nobody is giving South Korea much of a hope. I do see where you are all coming from. I really do. But fingers crossed. We are 10 minutes away from kickoff. Just to let you know, I'm not here for the quarterfinals, by the way. I am in London with my daughter for the whole weekend. But my channel will be covered. There's another channel. Doug from Dugout Football Channel will be streaming to my channel as well. So thank him for doing that, as I did to his earlier. And just to let him know, or just to let you all know, if you've had enough of football, 21st of December, World Cup's over. Premier League not back yet. I know the Championship is, but Premier League's not back yet. We are going to have a bit of fun. It's a Christmas kiss. Kiss? Get the mistletoe out. A Christmas quiz. It's myself. Will be hosting it, obviously. You've got Dan, Doug, Reese, and I think there's somebody else as well, and I can't remember. Carl, that's it. They're all going to be in, and they are going to be having a silly time. We're going to have silly hats. We told them to bring some drinks along with them, and bad dad jokes as well, I am sure, and not one football question amongst it. Sonner's got his mask on. Sonner's got his mask on. Hip, 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 hooray. Oh, God, I can't believe I've just sung that. I'm sorry. Nate says, good thing it doesn't really matter what we say. Han Korea will go in believing they can win. Yeah, I mean, you look at this, like I say, I mean, Neymar obviously wasn't in the last game, but you can see, looking at this Brazil side, they haven't pulled any trees up so far. So and of course, it's banned in the rainforest. Hey, but let's just have a look and see. I mean, I think we've all gone Brazil, but like you say, Nate, who knows? Who knows? This World Cup, I don't think the surprises are over yet. I really don't. I think there's another surprise in there, and is that surprise going to be Korea? They are in all red. Brazil will be in their normal green and yellow. Portugal, Switzerland. I mean, is that a possible surprise? I think a lot of us would like to see Switzerland us beat Portugal, but who knows? Who knows? So the players are coming out onto the pitch. And obviously the same rule as always applies, guys. Please, no spoilers in the chat. It is an instant removal. But once it's on the graphic, which is there, once you see it come up on the graphic, then by all means say whatever you need to, celebrate, etc. in the chat. But goals and penalties and things like that, no shouting it out until it is up in the chat. Brazil, very colourful there, the fans. I like the ingenious of some of these fans from all countries, to be honest with you. I mean, I looked at Japan earlier, and there was some weird. I've got to be honest with you, there was also really colourful. It was just weird, the things they had on their heads. But luminous green tracksuit tops for Brazil. My God, you wouldn't lose them in a snowstorm, would you? They're all smiles. Neymar is smiling away. Let's have a look. Is he going to perform? Is he going to perform tonight? One of the disappointments for me, he hasn't, hasn't pulled any trees up in this tournament. Will he do so tonight? That is the question. Well done, Ryan. If I'm lucky. Ash. I'm gonna make a note. What time are we into the chat here? We are. I haven't got my timer on, but we are about. Yes, I have. It's at the top. 23 minutes. I'm going to put 20 minutes there. I might just clip that. Sonner's got his mask on. It's your best song so far. Nearly made me spit out my spag bog. How is your spag bog? Cooked naturally, of course. Hope you are enjoying it. Oh, God. Don't give me praise. It'll only encourage me. You know that. But here we go. Here we go. They're doing the national anthems. And it is Leicester to LTID. It is Brazil versus South Korea to see who's going to go through in the quarterfinals to face Croatia, who beat Japan earlier. And this is the Leicester to LTID watch along.
This is the Leicester Till I Die Watch Along show. Join in the chat and don't forget to subscribe.
Indeed. And of course, before this game, which is I would say, you know, Brazil versus South Korea. Can I just say, in all seriousness, our best wishes go out to Pele. We all know, what state he's in at the moment. So we wish him all the best. I'm not going to say speedy recovery because I don't know whether he will from this. It's unlikely, but a great man, a great ambassador for the sport of football, great ambassador for the World Cup. 17 when he first burst onto the scene, and he was just part of that amazing Brazil team, Jairzinho and all of that. I mean, who can forget that? Where he wasn't even on the camera, and the ball was put out to the far side by a Brazilian player, and you're thinking, who the hell was that to? And he just came running from absolutely nowhere. Unfortunately, just missed the goal. But I've got to say, I grew up, and he was one of the best, and humble as well. And I remember him playing in that game, 1970, Brazil-England. It was a group game. I think they won 1-0. You had Banks' save and what have you. And at the end, there was him and Bobby Moore swapping shirts, and the respect that they had for each other. One of the greatest ever players, along with one of Britain's greatest ever defenders, and they just had so total respect for each other. And that guy, he puts the like of Ronaldo to shame. He makes him look like a spoiled brat. Well, yeah. Anyway, but we wish Pele all the best as much as we can, and maybe Brazil will win it for him tonight. And Nate, I didn't see that actually, Nate, but you've just said what I've said there. I think it'll give Brazil extra motivation to win this thing for Pele. I mean, yes, of course. Alisson in goal, Danilo, Thiago Silva, Marquinhos, Malato, Casemiro, Paqueta, Vinicius Jr., Neymar, Rafinha, and Richarlison up front. That's the Brazil squad. And I've got to be honest with you, I still haven't seen a better goal than Richarlison's overhead kick yet. And there's been some good ones, but that for me is still the goal of the tournament. It's a 4-2-3-1 that Brazil are playing. It's a lovely spot. Oh, I did a few jalapenos. So, Kim is in goal. Kim, and Kim are the back four. Young and Wang, two in front of them. Son, Wang, and Lee, three up. And then Cho up front. Again, it's a 4-2-3-1 for Japan, South Korea as well. Kim's going to have a busy night because he's in goal and he's also playing in the four defensive positions as well. So, good luck to Kim there. I think Croatia-Brazil is likely, says Ryan, but we will see what happens. South Korea did beat Portugal. Yeah, I mean, there's been, like I say, there has been some shocks. Will we see another one tonight? Well, it's kicked off. So I say, please, no spoilers, because although it has kicked off, as you can see from the graph in the centre, I haven't on my TV yet. Because being live, of course, the TV for some reason is always behind the graphic. It's because I'm on a Fire Stick. That is why. So let me just see. I'm just going to try a different feed. 23, 44. No, that one's behind. 31, that's as close as I'm going to get, I think. Yeah. All this fancy HD and FHD, and the normal one is the one that's the closest to it. First offside for Korea there. Yeah, so I said, just last reminder, guys, no spoilers. Once it's on the screen, though, the graph in the middle, do feel free to say in the chat, but wait for it to come up on there. And then it doesn't ruin it for everybody else, basically. Which we really don't want to do. Now, the game earlier, let's be honest with you, it all started off a little bit. Japan got the goal, and then second half, Croatia got the equaliser just after half time, and Croatia didn't build on it at all. They did not build on it. And of course, we ended up going benefits. Jeff is in. Hello, Jeff. How are you? No one going for Korea, so he's going to go 2-1 to Korea. I've written Korea down there and not Jeff. Jeff has gone 2-1 to Korea. I'd like Korea, but I can't see it. Barat is in. Good evening, Barat. How are you? Here we're going to go 3-2 to Brazil. That's going to be a close game. And that's Barat. Kate would love an upset. Can't see it coming though. Yeah, I exactly 100% agree with you, Kate. Totally. I remember you saying the Mexico free kick was better. Did I? I need to go back and check that then. I've got to be honest, I have covered every single game so far, bar 2. And they do, after a while, tend to merge into each other. I'm not going to lie. And then, of course, we had England's free kick as well from Rashford. See, I can't do jalapenos. I have heartburn. I've had it all my life. It runs in the family. And it's a bit of a hereditary disease, so I can't have anything too spicy. I'm on tablets for it. Exactly, mate. That's the point. Niall's in. Good evening, Niall. Japan's pet. They were very poor, Niall. They were very poor. You hit it low and hard. That's the golden rule with pens. I think you're going to have it high enough to at least get it over a diving goalkeeper, though. Like I say, Ash, bit of heartburn, runs in the family. But then again, not a lot of people know this, but I'm going to let you know here. Did you know that diarrhea is hereditary? Yep, diarrhea is hereditary. Runs in your genes. Oh dear. So, coming up to the first 5 minutes, 0-0 so far. Surprise. Sonny's seen a lot of the ball, and he's also just been fouled. And yes, I know, before you said anything, that it was a shit joke. Do you want to go now? Anybody want me to go now? Brazil-Croatia would be a good game. Yeah, it would, David. David is in, and David has gone 3-2 to Brazil. So David's matching Barat there. So welcome along, everybody. If you are new to the channel, please press the subscribe button. And if you have subscribed, please do as well smash the likes. The likes do... so you've gone 3-1 you've gone for, sorry. 3-2 Brazil tonight. David, which are you going for? 3-2, 3-1, you've put both down. Please press the like button, guys. I have often, and I keep saying, it's free, doesn't cost you anything. But what it does is, if you're not a subscriber to Leicester Till I Die TV, or you're not a regular watcher, basically YouTube's algorithms go, this is a very much a liked video, and they will put it onto people's home pages, because normally, obviously, in your home page, you start off with all your favourite, your like channels, subscribe channels, and then underneath you'll find channels that YouTube are promoting, which they will do if you go and like it. It's gone 3-1. No problem, David. I've got you down as 3-1. Now you don't know when the punchline is coming. This is it. It's the way I tell them. So 18 of you in at the moment. Please smash that likes button, guys. I really do appreciate it. It means an awful lot. So Brazil are obviously in their yellow tops, blue shorts, white socks, kicking from left to right, which is basically the same as on the graph there. Korea are in all red. There's been a goal! Brazil! They have scored already! Not had 7 minutes. We have not had 7 minutes. And Brazil are 1-0 ahead. Skipping past the defender, crosses the ball over. And what was, I mean, Korea. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, Korea. I mean, that was absolutely bad defending. The guy had the freedom of Qatar on the far side for Brazil. He was absolutely open. I mean, Korea defence. It was easy, David. You are quite right. It was so easy. And they're doing, they're jumping up and down in a big hug there, the Brazilians. A typical Brazilian goal. I mean, took it, went at the Koreans, put it, and they're still celebrating. How long is this celebration going to go on for? I mean, that's 2 celebrations in one for the price of one. Vinicius Junior, second goal for Brazil, the first at this World Cup, or the first at any World Cup. The number, I mean, they are toying with just in the replacement. They are toying there. I mean, it was Japan. It came off the Japan player. Brazil player got it on the right, went all the way through. I think possibly a clip-on from one of the Brazil players in the middle. Let's just have a look. He could have gone down, but he didn't. He stayed on his feet, the Brazil player. And to be honest with you, I thought he'd taken too long on it. But he absolutely just waited it. And the Japanese player nearly headed it off the line. But he got it past 3 defenders, a goalkeeper, and then a 4th defender on the line. Wow. Shocking defending, Shane. You are quite right. Nas is in. Hello, Nas. How are you doing, sir? He's gone 3-1. It won't be a thrashing, I think. But no, I don't think it will be. But and then they've just come up with another corner, Brazil. But the guy had the same, not the freedom of the box, not the freedom of the pitch. He had the bloody freedom of the whole of Qatar. I mean, why? Surely these players, I've said about the defending at this World Cup, has been shocking sometimes. And, you know, I'm not going to say, well, because it's Korea and Brazil wouldn't do it. They are all doing it. All the teams are doing it. They're showing sometimes some really, really, really bad defending. And, you know, the Brazil, it was like I say, I thought he was going to hit it for first time. It's a free kick, though, to Brazil. Neymar's over the ball, obviously. He has been joined now. So we'll see who's going to take it. They're in a line of 5 there, the Korean defenders. And I say, Kim did not do very well there. The goalkeeper or any of the 4 defenders, not the best of free kicks, and Korea get it away. It was just bad defending, Jeff. Absolutely. Like I said, like Shane says, they're shocking. Offside? No, it wasn't. It wasn't offside. If this was also going to pens, I hope they have both been practicing their pens. Yeah, they did. There were 3 poor penalties. 4 penalties they had, and they missed 3 of them. And to me, at this level, you shouldn't be doing that. And I'm an England fan. What's he done here? Richarlison is down. The referee was pointing. I'm sorry, because I look at the screen sometimes and I don't see where I'm looking. Is it a penalty? I'm not sure how it can be because he came from behind Richarlison, but he's given the penalty. He has given the penalty. I am absolutely surprised. I mean, to my mind, the defender had the ball. Richarlison came in from behind him and fell over himself almost. This could end up being embarrassing. 11 minutes in. Neymar is lining up the penalty. It must have been given. It hasn't. It doesn't look like it has gone to VAR. I don't think it has gone to VAR. Well, the referee is now going over having a chat with the goalkeeper. I don't know whether the penalty is at the start of the game or in the penalties at the end are taking that long to do it. Wow. So Neymar's going to take it, and the referee has finally ended up doing his theatrics. This isn't about you, ref. Let's have the penalty. I can see that it has gone in, obviously, but I'm just waiting to watch it. Finally, for fuck's sake, referee. Neymar stutters. He stuttered and he went and scored. What the fuck was that referee doing? That referee, I mean, my God. I know they've been told to go and explain things to the players and to the goalkeepers. But, I mean, he was like, it was like he was posing for a fucking picture, that referee. Obviously, we've got a referee that wants to be centre of attention here. Yeah, it did look soft. It did look soft. I'm just looking at it again here. Oh, that was a soft. I mean, for fuck's sake, if that's a penalty, I'm fucking the Pope. I mean, for fuck's sake. No way. No fucking way is that a penalty. You know, I mean, Richarlison came from behind. He went past the Korean defender who was kicking, who went to kick the ball, not knowing that the Brazilian was coming up from behind him. What that is absolutely diabolical, VAR. Absolutely diabolical. Everybody was accusing Qatar of bribing everybody. Maybe Brazil are as well, because that was not a penalty. Bad refereeing, bad VAR, but it's what we have come to expect from the referees and the VAR. 10 fucking people on refereeing and VAR. 10 of them. Linesmen and referees and assistant referees, and let me stand here and wank you off, assistant VAR people. And they can't get a decision like that right. Yeah, I agree. I agree totally there, Naz. Kate, yeah, not a penalty. No way was that a penalty. But there's 10 fucking wankers there that are looking at screens and on the pitch that are going, yeah, it's a penalty. What is the point of having fucking VAR? They're probably all sat in the room watching porn on the machines. Oh, is there a penalty? Oh, we'll just say it was okay. Let's get back to this. That's what they're fucking doing. I know, exactly, because they were watching the fucking porn, Nash. Absolutely disgusting. I think on Wednesday there was 10 wankers on the pitch. Absolutely disgusting. I really hope Korea now go and stuff Brazil. It isn't going to happen, but I really, really hope they do. That was absolutely diabolical. Absolutely diabolical. Yeah, Ash, I can't argue with you on that one. I really can't. It's a corner kick to South Korea. I really can't. I'm disgusted in Brazil. Absolutely. Well, not Brazil. In fairness, they're not going to say no, it wasn't a penalty, are they? There's only Robbie Fowler does that. They're not. But I'm just absolutely. Oh, it was a shot! What a shot from Korea there to get the corner. Absolutely top class shot from outside the box. But it was a good save by Alisson in goal for Brazil. It does make you wonder, Naz. It does make you wonder. Absolutely disgusting. I really, really do want Korea to go and stuff Brazil now. I predicted Brazil to win the World Cup. I don't want them to now. I don't want them to. And Richarlison, fucking rubbish for Spurs, mate. Definitely knocking your goal off my favourite goal of the tournament, if I did say that. Yeah, Jeff, it was a great effort on goal. Brazil always been divers. This Brazil would have the Brazilian side of Pele and Jorginho and all of those. They would have them not believing it. You know, they knew how to play the game. This Brazil side know how to cheat. Nate said it's taken the magic away from the game. Popular teams always get the decisions. You see it in boxing, you see it in American sports, you see it in the Premier League. You see it in the Premier League, Nate. You really do. We all know that, and no disrespect, we all know the big clubs get the decisions on home grounds. We know that. VAR is a joke. Who is this referee, for God's sake? It's absolutely bloody disgusting. And you may have noticed I'm not too happy with that decision. All right, let's have a look who this wanker is. Yeah, they could, Shane. They could indeed. Maybe they've been coached by Tom Daly. Let's have a look who we've got here. What did we do before Google? All right, here we go. Are we ready? Are we sitting comfortably? The referee is French. Rest my case. So the and the officials are all the two assistant linesmen are French as well. Clement Turpin. Clement Turpin. Well, that's a fucking right name because he's fucking robbing Korea of this game. See what I did there? I don't know about Son wearing the mask. This fucking referee should be wearing one. Yeah, Brazil fans, enjoy yourself, you cheating people. It looks like they might have gone down from 10 to 8 officials. So they used to have 10 officials, but it looks like they've gone down to 8, possibly. I'm just absolutely disgusted. Andrew, you shouldn't be looking, sir. Talking of goblin, there's the turkey. Turpin, the referee. To be honest with you, I actually did think that, Nate, at the time. I did actually think that. I did ask I was asking myself the question. So I can't find the full list of officials. They're obviously keeping it quiet. They don't want anybody to know what it is. It's. I mean, I'm just totally shocked. Totally utterly shocked. Let me sit up like that. There we go. Then there we go, Andrew. Hobgoblin. Well, everybody's scores are still on at the moment, except for Jeff. Did anybody else go for South Korea? Or was it just Jeff? "23 minutes gone." All I can say is, and I mean this sincerely, RIP boiling water. You will be missed.
Oh, behave.
Trying to lighten the mood there. It does seem to be more than I've seen up to now in games, Andrew. So it's a corner to Korea. 24 minutes gone. It's Brazil, Cheetahs 2, Korea 0. Son's going to take the corner. I would have thought they'd have preferred him in the box, to be honest with you, but chips the corner in and it's headed clear. But Korea has still got it and they're coming forward. A shot from outside the stadium. I was never going to trouble Allison, and it didn't. He collects it clearly. Yeah, David says not seen Infantino today. No, he's probably opening the brown envelopes in the back and sealing up the ones he's sending. In fact, thank you, Ryan. Nobody seemed to like me boiling water joke, but we'll move on from that. It was the first one, wasn't? No, it wasn't the first game. I can't remember, to be honest with you. Asked whoever said it. Nate, wasn't it, that said it? I think. What game was it? Yeah, it was Nate. And now it's a corner to Portugal. No, it's not. It's a corner to Brazil. Yeah, did 20 indeed. Did he go 3-1 to South Korea? I've got it the other way around. Sorry. 3-1 to South Korea. We can cross out Jeff and we can cross out Naz. So far, Korea are having more possession, 58%. Attacks, 39 to Korea, 23 to Brazil. Dangerous attacks, 15 to Korea, 12 to Brazil. So I've got, sorry, I've got that completely the wrong way around. Let me start that again. 59% possession to Brazil. 40 attacks to Brazil to 23 for Korea. 16 dangerous to Brazil, 12 to Korea. And they've both had 3 shots and they both had 2 on target. Obviously, the Brazilians are going into the net and being the goal. Oh, the referee's pointing for something. He's probably getting in the fucking way of Neymar there, you dickhead. I apologise for the bad language. I do apologise for the bad language. I shall wash my mouth out with soap later. It's a corner to Brazil. I'm just fuming. Fuming. And when you go 2-0 down sort of within the first 11 minutes, and fair play to Korea to sort of come out and carry on battling. I tell you what, if anybody is listening to the commentary, because I can't listen to commentary, obviously, because it comes out over the feed. And there's another goal for Brazil. 3-0. Game over in the first half hour, surely now. Oh, it was a gorgeous goal. I've got to say, as much, that was Richarlison, as much as the second goal was a cheat, that third goal was beautiful. Third goal was beautiful for Richarlison. Fair play to them. Fair play. But it is game over. Yeah. Like you said, Ryan, game over. Andrew says 3-0. In Poland, I must have missed that. He did miss a penalty, but it was a dodgy penalty. Here we go. Half an hour's worth of celebrations for the Brazilians again. Yeah, Andrew, did Andrew put that up before it came up on the graphic? And now they're all going over to the manager. How many celebrations do they need, Brazil? Fucking hell. There'll be about half an hour's worth of injury time. Well, basically, I mean, this was just looking at Richarlison. He did do some lovely footwork. Played it off and ran onto the through ball. I mean, it was a lovely goal. I'm going to say that. Yeah, I don't know if you did, Andrew. I didn't see when you put it up, but please wait until anything's on the graphic before you announce it in the chat. Yeah, I'm sorry, Kate. Yours has gone as well. No, you got 3-0, Kate. I've got you down as going 3-0. Oh, it's now your prediction. Sorry, I didn't read it. It's now your prediction. Can't stand him, but Richarlison's looking good this World Cup. He is, and they're coming away again. Is this going to be the highest scoring game? Spain must be thinking, whoop, 7 maybe. Oh, high, wide, and not very beautiful there from the Brazilian side. I tell you what, 2 things, but something else that's pissing me off with this Brazil is how many celebrations do they need? They have a team one, an individual one, then they go over and have one with the manager. Surprised that they haven't got phone a friend or something on here. Jesus. Yeah, please, yeah, no worries, Andrew. Don't do it again, though. It just spoils it for everybody. Once it's on the screen there, that's fine on the graphic, but otherwise, please don't. But fair play. Thanks for the apology. Yeah, your 4-2 is still on. My 3-1 is still on. Kate is thinking, please. Kate is doing an impersonation of Donald Trump. Stop it now. They are, aren't they? They are. They are going absolutely. They're annoying me. 4-2 would be a good game. At least that way, if it is that way, Ash, then it's going to be a game. Because at the moment now, it's also going to be. You got to feel. I feel sorry for Korea because have that second goal, that penalty was such a cheat, and when you're 2-0 down, there's not much you can do. You've got to go for it. But it was. That reminds me of. Do you know what it reminds? I'm going to tell you what it reminds me of. Seeing as you asked, what does it remind you of, Chris? Well, let me tell you. Remember when Argentina, Maradona, hand of God, the cheating little see you next Tuesday? That first goal was a cheat, should not have stood, should not have been allowed. And then he went on to score a brilliant, brilliant second goal. And it's a bit like that, because that third goal was good. Yeah, exactly. We're going like, well, extra time, injury time, all that. Yeah, that'll be Brazil. There we go. Brazil players will be going nuts if there's too much extra time. Thank you. Don't worry, I'm not here for the next for the quarterfinals. Croatia, Kate. They will play Croatia, who won earlier, obviously on penalties against Japan. Look, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a poll up. You may not like it, but I'm going to do it anyway. If I can find my own channel, that is. I'm going to be asking about the penalty. Here we go. I learned to type. Right, there we go, guys. There we go. Let me know your thoughts. There. I have put a poll up. He's not very happy, but I have I have put a poll up, and I'll probably go into the A&E later to have it removed. But half an hour done, 34 minutes gone. Don't know if you can get cheaters in Brazil. Don't know if you can get lions or tigers, but we've seen some cheaters on here. And some bad referees as well. Yeah, the third goal, they're just showing the third goal again. See, that's the Brazil you've got to love. That is the Brazil you've got to love. Doug is going to be taking over my channel for Brazil. No, he won't. What's he doing? Oh, it's another goal! Oh, this is just getting silly now. Brazil 4, Korea 0. And now we're having a dance. We're probably going to have another 10 celebrations. It's 4-0. Let me just wait to see the repeat because I haven't yet got it up. There you go. We have the individual one. We have the group one. they're going to go over to the manager and wank him off and have a celebration doing that as well. His 8th goal for Brazil, Paqueta, first at the World Cup. For fuck's sake, get on with it. How many? It's a kick. It was coming in from the back. It was a chip into the box. Number 7, Paqueta had run in from absolutely nowhere onto the end of it. It was a beautiful run from him. It was a beautiful run. What's the point? It's over. It is. Oh, come on. Everybody's prediction, I think, has gone apart from Ashes. Although, no, Shane is in there at 4-0. I don't think it'll end this way. Only 36 minutes played. Exactly. Going to be a long 90 minutes for Korea. Yes, it is. Who has voted? Who has voted that it was a correct decision for the penalty? A couple of people have. Fair play. It's opinions. That's what it's all about. So it's 4-0. 4-0 at the moment to the... I'm going to say footballers, but I can't really. At least we're seeing goals in the first half. We haven't done that for a while. I think that this is beyond Korea now. I mean, if Korea can put anything back from this, it will be the game of the tournament. But I can't see it. I don't know if anybody else can see it at all. So just a quick one. If you are new here, please do, as it says there, subscribe to the channel and smash the likes. It does help support the channel. And if you are already subscribed, then just please smash the likes. I see. No, this referee saying no penalty there. Well, of course it's not, Mr. Referee, cheating sod. I mean, it wasn't, but referee still a cheating sod. Well, I don't know. I've seen them given, but what do the French know about football? They're only world champions. 20% of this chat are blind. Spain, Morocco surely won't be as bad as this. No. Myself, Dan and Doug have all gone for Morocco to win that one. So it is game over. I think it is game over. 4-0. Okay, I think I'm going to ask you, have Korea been that bad, guys? Then have Korea been that bad, or is it just Brazil playing with 13 men? That is the 11 on the pitch, the referee, and the VAR referee. So I don't think Korea have particularly been that bad. I mean, there was a couple of moments of brilliance for a couple of the goals from Brazil. Yeah, your 4-2 is still on, Ash. It is definitely still on. For me, the game was spoiled with that penalty call. At that point, it just went down. Yeah, I agree, Ryan. I think we all agree with you. It is total cheat. I think so. I think Korea have done well, but Brazil have got a couple of good goals. I don't think we can argue that. So here we go. 41 minutes gone. Yeah, Nate, I think you've got you got a point there. Can I just say, anybody that's only just started watching me join these watch-alongs, I can actually speak English. It's just that Son has taken his mask off. Maybe he's going to give it to Dick Turpin, the referee. But now, Korea have had a couple of good chances, but it is 4-0 as we speak at the moment. I will be back for the second half. Please, everybody, join me. I don't want to be on my own. Andrew. Fair play, mate. Fair play. If they don't win this, their career will be over. Ash, I hope Keane, Souness and co agree with us in the penalty call, or I'm boycotting ITV. But I tell you what, I was going to say earlier, I don't think I was about to say, and I think the goal went in. I can't listen to the match commentary, and at half time I'm kind of updating things, so I don't really get a chance to listen to it. Please, guys and gals, if you or well, I say guys, obviously I mean everybody. If you're watching it, let me know what they say about that penalty, because I really, really want to know whether I don't think it's just me, because there's a few of you agreeing with me, obviously in the chat. But just let me know what's being said about the penalty. Oh, God, and look, there's a Brazilian player down and a Korean player is going to get booked. Who knew? Who knew? This referee, Turpin's the right fucking name for him. Anthony's in. Well done. Yeah, don't worry, mate. Don't worry. Work and family come first. You 4-0 up. You can't believe it. Well, it shouldn't be. It should be 3, because the Brazil are playing with 13 men, because they've got the 11 on the pitch. Like I say, Dick Turpin, the referee, and the VAR. Sorry, I just say Dick Turpin. Sorry, Clement Turpin. Sorry, that's his name. But enjoy your tea, mate. I've not eaten yet, so I'm going to have something to eat after this. I've snacked, shall we say. I've had a couple of country slices. I do like a good Mr. Kipling country slice. Now, Brazil are in total control now. They don't need to do anything. I can't see Korea coming back from this. I really can't. So it's coming up to the 45 minutes. Brazil are coming away again, and we've gone over the 45 minutes now. Oh, good save by the goalkeeper. That was nearly number 5 then. Nearly number 5. Should they not be announcing the amount of injury time before the 45 minutes are up? Oh, ITV finally put it up. 5 minutes of injury time. You know what I'm going to say? Where were those turtles? Yeah, indeed. 5 minutes in injury time. I've got to be honest with you, I thought it would be longer because of all the Brazilian celebrations. I don't know what he's giving us, a looking indigestion. Yeah, I think you. Well, I didn't tell me somebody in Brazil who isn't. Charleston managed to prove he is. Croatia versus Brazil quarterfinals confirmed. I think you could be right. You're going to miss me for the quarterfinals, guys. Oh, that was what I was going to tell you, wasn't it, Jeff? Do stay tuned to my channel for the quarterfinals, because there will be other presenters coming on to do the show via their own channels. So Doug will be on my channel for Holland, Argentina, and Dan will be on my channel for England, France. I will be down the pub in London. Trying to worm the way through there, Neymar. What a shame it didn't work. And Korea, I mean, I just feel sorry for Korea. I mean, yes, you know, there's been 3 moments of brilliance and 1 cheat, which has brought the goals, but I do feel sorry for them. I don't think this is a 4-0 half. Looking at this, I really don't think this is a 4-0 half. I mean, you know, they are known as the comeback kings, Korea, but I just can't see it myself. 43.3% of the game has been played in the middle of the field. Only 19.6% in the Brazilian half, and 37.1% has been in the Korean defensive zone. So you can kind of see where the game's going in a way. The BBC have said that after the 4th goal, Brazil are saying to the rest, this is Chris Sutton, Brazil are saying to the rest of the teams in the tournament, we're here. Now, I think you'll find, Chris Sutton, that Brazil are actually saying to the rest of the teams in the tournament, we know how to cheat. Emma Sanders, BBC Sport at Stadium 974. She's hit the nail on the head here. This is getting silly. More dancing from Neymar and friends in the corner. I'm just trying to see what the BBC was saying. Neymar's last 6 goals for Brazil in all competitions have come from the penalty spot. Maybe he's just shit then at playing football. He can only score penalties. Did I say that out loud? Okay, so we've got half time, ladies and gentlefolk. It's Brazil / Cheetahs 4, South Korea 0. I'm going to go water the plant, punch a wall or 2, and I will be back in about 5 minutes. Stay tuned, don't go away. With so much to talk about, but we will be back very, very soon.
England! You are watching Leicester Till I Die TV.
And this is your host, Chris.
No! God, please, no! No!
I know, I'm sorry, but he's cheap and available.
How rude.
Very rude, very rude. So we will be back very, very soon. And I can't find the jingle to play. What the hell is going on here? Go. Here we go.
is the Leicester Till I Die Watch-Along show. Join in the chat and don't forget to subscribe.
Indeed. Doug popped in. Hi, guys. Never a penalty for that second goal. Well, we all agree with you on that one, Doug. We all agree with you on that one. Just popping in to say hello while Chris waters his plants, as he says. You know me too well, sir. You know me too well. If you give that pen, then Korea should have one. It's ridiculous. Totally, utterly ridiculous. And VAR didn't even look at it. I absolutely give up. I really do. I want to know what the BBC are saying. I said I can't tune in. They are talking about it now. People on the BBC here are saying that pen baffles me. The South Korean player can't see Richarlison is simply kicking the ball away, and the Brazilian comes from behind and puts his boot in the way. I'm not convinced that should be given. No. Turf's popped in as well. It's a hug out raid. You know what I mean. We know what you mean. We know what you mean, Dan. Do you think it was a penalty, Dan? Because I say on here we didn't, and so far on the poll, 88% of people don't think it is. 12% of people thought it was a penalty. I think those 12% of people might be from South America. Just saying. So let's have a look. Let's go back to what was being said. Roger says, I watched that foul replay 3 times and can't work out how that's a penalty. Richarlison bought that. How on earth? Abu says, how on earth was that not overturned by VAR? The defender was clearing the ball. Richarlison runs from behind him and makes contact with the defender, who is oblivious to him. I mean, totally. And like I say, Neymar gets his last 6 goals from a penalty spot. Like I say, does that just mean he's shit the rest of the time and can only score penalties? Asking for a friend. So let us see if anything else has been said here by the BBC. I don't know if I'm going to get away with this or not. No, I'm not, because it's not even this game. They do like a celebration, do they? No disco. Well, they don't want to upset anybody, do they? You know, they want to keep it out. Cheating. Git is Richarlison. That said, I hate Neymar. Sodding spaghetti head. To be honest with you, I mean, the Brazil, to be honest with you, that is what will be remembered from this game. I'm sure ITV and BBC and all the pundits will go, I thought the next goal was brilliant. And yeah, it was. But they'll concentrate on that, and they probably will forget that, because that is cheating, 110% cheating, Brazil. You do not deserve this win. I've got to go pick up my daughters and a Everton fan hubby. Great times, not really. Thanks for popping on, David. Drive carefully. Roy Keane, it's like watching Strictly. 7. No, that's how many goals we'll get. Now says a bunch of bullies. Brazil, let them pick their own size. Argentina, France. Then let's see how long those dances will last. Yeah, I mean, I've just gone off Brazil now. I popped in to say I wanted Brazil. Well, I didn't pop in. I said at the start of the tournament, Brazil were my choice for winning this. I'm going to change my mind, because I don't like them anymore. They are certainly up there with Brazil. Up there with Portugal in the teams I'm starting to hate. I'm not sure who I'm going to pick. I need to go away and have a think about it. But I am not Well, I had a Brazil-England final, but I don't think I can go Brazil. I just think it's disgusting. I just think Brazil are absolutely disgusting. They are cheating little sods, to be totally honest with you. Unfortunately, I think when you're 4-0 up at half time, let's face it, are we gonna see a Korean comeback? I mean, Ash, your 4-2 still on. Your 4-2 is still on. I hope Korea can get a couple of goals back just to wipe the smile off the Brazilian faces. But I don't think it would. The third goal was good. Yeah, I can't argue with that. The third goal was good. Chris Sutton, this is Brazil at their very best. This is what we expected. The tails are up. Well, when you get a goal through cheating and you're ahead, then of course you just play. They don't need to really do much more now, do they? Richarlison has now 2 real contenders. Well, let's hope he breaks his leg. Sorry, any Spurs fans. Yeah, and like I say, I do agree with Emma, BBC Sport correspondent at Stadium 974. This is getting silly. More dancing from Neymar and friends in the corner. Brazil's third goal scorer, Richarlison, has had just 9 touches of the ball. That is the lowest number of any outfield player on the field when he scored his goal. Wow. 38 minutes. He had 9 touches. I think I gave you the stats earlier. I'm just going to see, before we kick off the second half, just bear with me, folks. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do this or not. No, I can't. I read you out the areas where the play was. 43.3% in the midfield, 37.1% in the Korean defensive zone, and just 19.6% in the Brazilian. Okay. Ash, I love Ash because I love a good conspiracy. Stadium 974, named after the amount of shipping containers used to build it. Also, this is the last game the venue will host. How many goals have been scored? 20. 9 plus 7 plus 4 equals 20. Conspiracy. I've got to love you, Ash. I've got to love you for coming up with these things. Oh, only you, mate. But love you for it. So I think the players are out for the second half. The Brazilian players are hugging each other. I'm surprised the Brazilian players actually aren't coming out dancing. Celebrate the whistle coming. Is it just me that has started to hate the Brazilians after this game? It is, Ash. It is indeed. I'm going to end the poll now because we're going to kick the second half off. 85% of you, or 85% of people who expressed an opinion, thought it was a cheating dive. 15% thought it was a correct call by the official. Whoa, okay. I don't know that. 85% dive, 15% correct. Unfortunately, I can't vote myself because it's my channel. Let me just end that there then. We move on. Second half. Straight away, Brazil come forward. Ali McCoist apparently is on ITV commentary. Would you call yourself retired? I'm not, unfortunately. I'm not that old. I'm a few years off. Not many. I'll grant you, not many. But I'm not retired. I still need to work. I am off. Not working ill, which I had a few years ago with anxiety and depression. So that is why I'm not currently working. But it is something I'll be looking at in the new year, possibly. Now you're just getting silly, Ash. Right, good evening. How are you, sir? Welcome along. Same old Latins. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And this was a chance. That was a chance for Son there. Maybe he should have put it away. Well, it was deflected for a corner. So is that another corner? Yes, it is. It's another corner for Korea. So they've come out, putting a bit of pressure on here. I know. Ball comes in. Oh, that was a bad pass. Bad pass into the box, straight out for a goal kick to Brazil. Yeah, Colonel. I worked on. That was a good save actually from Son. That would have gone in if the goalkeeper hadn't it came off his body rather than that he actually saved it. I didn't work with computers. The work I did involved me using the computer, but not for the graphics. But I'm no good. I'm when it comes to graphics, I'm very much like a copy and paste sort of person rather than a code person. Yeah, Mike said he did say to his wife at the start, if Korea carry on like this, it could be embarrassing. I mean, I still say Korea haven't played that badly. There was 3 moments of brilliance with the goals, apart from the penalty, which was a cheating moment. Apart from that, I think Korea have they've not been the best, but they've certainly not been. Looking at that half, that wasn't a 4-0 game to me. It obviously is because it is 4-0, but you know what I'm saying, you know. So I don't think this one will be going to extra time and penalties. Brazil down the far side in the corner. What can they do? Still with Brazil, bringing it into the middle of the park now. Passing it around. It's like the old Brazil. Keeping possession, but throwing it away there. But yeah, Korea have kept hold of it. I think they got a bit lucky there. Oh, and they got doubly lucky there that Charlison didn't get onto the end of a bad back pass. He got his foot to it, but it just came off his foot. Now, I would love to, Colonel. I would love to do something with this graphic side, but like I say, I'm not a code person. I don't understand computer code. Give me copy paste and all that, and have a bit of fun. Oh, Korea nearly getting the ball through, but Brazil cut it out. And now there's a break on the far side. He is away. The Brazilian is away. Can he get the right cross in? No, he can't. No, he cannot. Good defending there from Korea. It was a lovely ball. Lovely ball. Oh, Infantino's there. He nearly rose a smile there. Look, he's like the angel of bloody death, isn't he? Like the angel of bloody death sat there. Andrew Murray's mum. I'm watching you. I'm always watching you. He's probably seen that the brown paper envelopes have been delivered and he's come out to watch the game. And good up to her, Mike. Good up to her. Why not? Why not indeed? I think South Korea need to play like it's a Squid Game. Oh yes, oh yes. Do you think so? Do you think so, Saint? Let's just. We should treat this like it's a Squid Game. Definitely. Ooh. Fairness, that smelt a little bit. No, he did not show it, Kate. I know. I'm just presuming he was. Love that. Yeah, I kind of like it. Was a weird one. It was a weird sort of series because I was very much. And this is 4-0 now, so I don't know how much more the game's going to get exciting and worth talking about. But no, it was just when I got into it when it was on and I bought it. It was cheap. I bought it as a joke, and that's only the second time I've probably used it, to be honest with you. But I did love it. But what a cop out at the end! You know, he did all that so he could see his kids, and then when he could go and see his kids at the end, he chickened out and he didn't go and he went back to play the game again. I mean, just If there's a second series, I'm not going to watch it, to be honest with you, because I think that's one of those series that it was brilliant and it caught everybody's imagination. Did you watch subtitles or with the dubbed? I watched the dubbed because I can't be doing with subtitles. But I hope there's not a second series because I think it's just it would ruin it. I think it needs to be left where it is. But it wasn't the best of endings. Oh, is it for the Christmas quiz? This for the Christmas quiz? Christmas quiz? Yes, there are themes, and I can't see what they are at the moment. There's TV in film is one of them. Where in the world is another. There's four quizzes. Well, there's 5 Christmas round. So there's no football rounds. No football. So, yeah, I mean, I say TV, Christmas, where in the world, who said that? So there's like a quotes round. Just some things I picked up. Dubbed was awful. Yes, it was. But it's nearly another goal for Brazil. Oh, that was out. Surely that was out for a corner the first time. But then this fucking referee's useless. Dick for brains. Dick Turpin. Dick Turpin by name. Dick by nature. Surely that went out, didn't it? Oh, it came off a Korean defender, so the goalkeeper did well. Awful at geography. You got me wondering now. Let me have a look. Oh, yeah, so TV, where in the world, date it. So you've got to say when things happened and who said that. So that's going to be on the 21st of December at 9 o'clock. A footy-free show. Because I think we'll have had enough of football by then. I know you can never get enough of football, but look, we're going to be wearing silly hats. I might wear my Squid Game mask. People have said it improves my looks, the cheeky sods. And and we'll have a laugh. Plenty of old dad jokes. Plenty of dad jokes. A bit like this one. I once wrote a song about a tortilla. Oh, I say song, it was more of a rap. Thank you. You see, even my canned laughter at least appreciates me. But yeah, it's not really nice just to do something different for Christmas, and I've got Reese, Carl, Doug, and Dan in. They're all up for a laugh. They've all done quizzes with me before, and if you do like a laugh, do go back and have a look in the under the fun heading on my channel, Leicester Till I Die, because there are some great quizzes. You need to go back to where you've got the pink. It's a kind of pink display picture, and they're all there. There's some good ones there. There's some good ones. Oh, Ash is pushing it a little bit. Hey Ash, Romania you're living in? How did you? Well, not say how you got to Romania. You're probably on an aeroplane, but why? Why Romania? A free kick from Brazil, and I think it's a corner, but it was high wide and not very handsome. Yeah, it is a corner. Coming up to 60 minutes, half an hour to go. Brazil are just going to be playing this one out, I think. I love history. I love geography as well. I love geography as in where this is or where that country is. I don't like geography like you did at school. You know, like the average rainfall in the Outer Hebrides in the middle of July or whatever, you know, but... Andrew, I went to the zoo and saw a baguette in a cage. It was bred in captivity. This one is from the very, very funny Gary Delaney, and I apologise to Kate and any other ladies in this one. But I love his zoo joke. He said, I went to the zoo and saw a monkey masturbating. I then went to see the elephants and I was still masturbating. I do, Kate. I do. Mike, I'm not sure who was that to my joke. Well, Gary Delaney's joke that I borrowed. So he's just travelling round then, Ash. Coming up, 58 minutes gone. Brazil 4, Korea 0. Korea having the odd break here. I mean, they're not going to get this back, unfortunately. It is game over, but they're trying to make a fist of it. And they can't get to that Brazilian defence. Oh, we have got a real European feel to this chat. Kate's granddad was from Poland. Told you, bro. I'll do you a deal. Subscribe to the channel and I'll tell the joke again. The joke was, and it's a Gary Delaney joke, that I went to the zoo and making me laugh now. I went to the zoo and watched a monkey masturbating. Then I went along to watch the elephants. I was still masturbating. I love Gary. I love one-liner comedians like Gary Delaney. Milton Jones is my favourite. Tim Vine is. I've seen them all. I saw Gary Delaney twice on the same tour, and he told the same jokes, and I still found them funny. Oh, well done, mate. Well done, brilliant. Thank you. Hope you got it the second time. I just love those sort of comedians. I had a few years ago, where Japan crossing it in, Brazil kick it out, and it's out for a throw into Korea on the far side. I had a few years ago, I decided I was going to have a bucket list. I wasn't dying or anything, but I just thought a list of things, because all the youngsters at work were doing things every weekend. And I did plane hopping, skydiving. I went honey making with bees. I went a beer making day. I went to Australia to the Great Barrier Reef, and I did all that. And then the following year, I thought, what can I follow that with? And I went to see as many comedians, because obviously living down here. Oh, it's a goal! No, a shot there from Brazil, tight into the corner, but the Korean goalkeeper got down. It was Rafinha that missed it. Well, didn't miss it. The goalkeeper made a good save. And then the second thing, I went to see every comedian that was coming, because I live just outside Bournemouth, and every comedian that came, because of course we've got the pavilion, we've got the Bournemouth International Centre, so we got a lot of comedians down here, and I just went to see all of them. Mrs. Brown Boys I never got to see. So I saw Des O'Connor. It was a few months before he died, and he was on his last days. But yeah, I love all those one-line comedians. And I'll tell you who my favourite one was later. Let's just catch up with some jokes that have come in the chat. I asked my friend Sam to sing a song about an iPhone, and then Samsung. Play, mate. I quite like that one. Skeleton goes into a bar, orders a pint of ale and a map. Skeleton goes into a bar, orders a pint of ale and a map. Oh, a mop! A mop. I should have gone to Specsavers. I get that makes sense. I'm thinking a pint of ale and a map. Pint of ale and a mop. Oh, you lucky devil. He's a lucky sod. It's the one I've not gone to see. It's the one I haven't seen yet. I would love to see. And you're just not going to get tickets for him. He's not coming anywhere down the south coast anyway. London's sort of the nearest. But yeah, Peter Kay, brilliant comedian. I like Michael McIntyre. I went to see him. The best one I went to see. And I like this guy, and that's Ricky Gervais. And I liked him in The Office. I loved him in I forget what that other show was. Not Derek. I didn't like that, and I didn't like Extras. The last one he did. Anyway, I liked him in that, and I thought, you know what? I'm not going to go and see him. I don't like his stand-up stuff. And I went to see him because I thought, oh yeah, still seats available. I might as well go. And it was the best concert I've ever been to. What I love about comedians like Ricky Gervais, I also went to see other comedians that are they just don't give a damn. They just do not give a damn. And that's what I like about those comedians. They're not there to be woke. Then they don't they don't bother about upsetting people. They realise you can't say boo to a goose. And I just love it. I just love them. I went to South Africa to do a safari, and then I went up to Zimbabwe to see Victoria Falls. It's a long way to go just to see a woman fall over. I've got to be honest with you, but it was an excursion. And Brazil are through here. Is he going to make it count? He pulls it back. Oh, what a shame! What a shame, Brazil. He made a complete and utter balls up of that. Couldn't have happened to a nicer player. In the cage first, I would hope so. But yeah, and I went up to see Niagara Falls. Whatever we build, whatever we do as human beings, nature will always outdo us. And I either wanted to go and see Victoria Falls or Niagara Falls. And I've just found this safari that had a side trip to go and see Victoria Falls. It's it was amazing. It really was. It really was. I have a friend with me. That's me. That's me, mate. And the other one I loved was Jim Davidson. I just went to see him in a small theatre just outside Bournemouth. I loved him because, again, another one that doesn't give a damn. Should have scored. Yeah, what a shame. Wasn't it a shame? Remember seeing Norman Whiteside at Bailey's Leicester? The laughter began as soon as he walked on the stage. No. Him and Tommy Cooper was like that, wasn't he? But I never, rest in peace, Tommy, I never got to see him. As you know, Bailey's at Leicester, Jeff. Now, you know you're going to get me talking about Freddie Starr now. Freddie Starr on my date with Debbie from up the road. Freddie Starr at Bailey's. Meal and an act. What days they were. But yeah, it should have been 5 and it wasn't. It's a shame, but there we go. Just to let you know, guys, tomorrow I am going to be back. You can't get rid of me that easily. I'm back at 2:30 when we will be looking at Morocco versus Spain. And then we will be back tomorrow night for Portugal versus Switzerland. And then, like I say, I'm away for the quarterfinals, but the games will be covered by my colleagues from other channels. Korea! Oh! Can he get it in? No! It's up, it's down, it's off for the players. Oh, how did they not get that? Wow. I mean, it would have been a consolation. Of course, we know that. Oh, what a save by Alisson, in fairness. And then it hit the Korean player that was down. Then it was shot, and then a Brazilian player got in the way of it. Then the Korean got up, tried to head it. It was all over the place. It was all over the place. My Bob Monkhouse, he wasn't he? He was the ultimate family comedian on the telly. But get him off the telly, and he was as blue as they come. I don't like blue, totally blue, all the way through. I don't mind the odd naughty joke, but to me, I prefer jokes to be hinted at rather than come out. I was a big fan of Tiswas growing up. That was my S&M TV. Was Tiswas. But when they did a version called OTT, Over the Top, it went out Saturday night for the adults, because the adults used to watch Tiswas with us because of the innuendos. Obviously, none of the kids understood, and of course, Disney have gone on to do that with the Pixar films. You know, put a lot of adult jokes in there that kids won't get. But when they started doing them purely for the adults at night, it just wasn't funny, you know. But my best mate used to be a tour guide around Victoria Falls, and he gave it up and moved to England to work 12 hours in a factory. Crazy. Yeah. Wow. I mean, the poverty out there, once you went a couple of 100 yards away from the falls and the lovely entrance and all the, you know, it was, you know, it's a very, very, very poor country. You know, literally just 5 minutes up the road from Victoria Falls there's a market, and you go on there and you realise how the other half live, as they say, and to see them things so close together. You know, the affluence of the, you know, tourist thing that we're putting on with the big entrance and the big announcements right next to this marketplace. And it wasn't a market for tourists at all. It was just, it was a local market. People just went down with black bags of food and whatever and were selling it. Korea now coming down this near side. Can he keep it in? Yes, he has. Can he get the ball across? He plays it short. Now the cross is going to come in. And it's an awful cross. Nobody was near the end of it. 70 minutes gone. Brazil 4, Korea 0. Brazil are going to play Serbia in the next round. Mike, Subtle is good. Subtle is definitely good, mate. Subtle is definitely good. Couple of substitutions coming on for Brazil. I'll tell you who they are in a minute, just to break up the fact of the. Let's have interest. Everybody in the chat. Who is your player of the match? Who has been your player of the match? Yeah, probably. I think you could be right. We would do it. Get Maddison on. Yeah, more likely to get a game for Brazil than he is for England. Danilo is off. Bremer is on. So Danilo is off and Bremer is on. That's the first substitution. And Vinicius Jr. is off. Gabriel Martinelli, all the Arsenal fans will, of course, know him. Martinelli is on. So just about 17 minutes to go here. And you've got to say, Brazil, it's looked comfy for them all this second half. Brazil have got 53% possession, 101 attacks to Korea's 85, 41 dangerous attacks to 45. Brazil have had 14 shots, 9 of which are on target. Korea have had 6, 5 of which are on target. Brazil had this game wrapped up, I think, at 2-0 after 11 minutes. I'm going to clip this one as well, sir. You are very kind. Man of the match, I don't know, hardly watched the second half. I'm going to give it to you, Chris, for the entertainment. Thank you, sir. You are too kind. The PayPal transfer is on its way. But I mean, when you look, you've got the number one team in the world, Brazil, against South Korea or Korean Republic, whatever you want to call them, who are 28th in the world. So it's hardly surprising, really. What's his face? The Chelsea old geezer. I know. I've been called an old geezer, but you can't link me with Chelsea. And Kate, thank you very much as well. You are very, very, very kind, both of you. Delusional, but very kind. Oh. I mean, this game was taken. Yes, he was. He was, Andrew. He could come up with a joke about anything, but apparently I saw a documentary somewhere where he had a load of joke books that he read. You could say a subject, and he could come up with it. And I thought I'd try that once. And because I said to somebody, I said, "Come on, name me, give me a subject, and I'll come up with a joke about it." And he looked at me and said, "All right then, beavers." I said, "I can't think of one. Damn it."
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! 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 No!
Indeed, Christmas is coming. This is Leicester Till I Die, the watch along. If you're new, please subscribe. And if you have subscribed, please smash the likes. Like I say, it doesn't cost a penny and it is free for everybody to do that. If you want to, you can become a member. It doesn't give you an awful lot, but it makes me feel good. It Here we go.
You are watching Leicester Till I Die TV with Chris and Chums. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and Pinterest. All you need for everything Leicester City FC. It's Leicester Till I Die TV.
Korea have got one back. Korea have got a goal back in the 75th minute from the free kick. It's in, it's headed out. It's a long range. It's a beautiful goal. It's a beautiful goal. But it's going to come a bit late, unfortunately. But they've got the goal. It's no more than they deserve, really. It was a fantastic goal. I've not been so sort of happy with the long effort shots in this tournament, but yeah, that was a good one. I've got to be honest with you. In the game earlier, it was the 88 and a half minutes before we saw the first yellow card. We are currently up to 76 and we haven't seen a yellow card in this game yet either. But that was, I mean, it was through. The goalkeeper would have seen that late. Number 8 for Korea there. And again, the Brazilian defenders, why do defenders, when the ball's coming towards them, they are paid to get in the way of the fucking ball. But all the defenders these days, they go like that. Now, I've got to be honest with you. I'm not going to lie. I'm probably as wide outwards as I am sidewards. But these fit footballers, if they turn their back on like that, then they're thinner from the side, and they've got a better chance of scoring. They're going to win 6-4. Great goal. Yes, it was, Kate. I'm surprised the referee didn't find some reason to disallow it. Yeah, Ash, your 4-2 is on. If you get it right, your prize for getting the score right is an hour with me where you can just sit there in the chat and I'll just give you an hour's worth of my best jokes. Is the comeback on? Yes. Shh. Great goal. I think you were reacting to my joke here. Kate went, oh dear. Mike Davies went, ouch. I actually got a laugh off, told you. Oh dear. So 77 minutes gone. Korea have got a goal. I mean, it would be great now if they suddenly had a spurt on and got and took it into extra time, but I can't see it happening. I can't see it happening. But fair play to Korea. I must admit, if I was a Korean captain then, and we'd just gone and scored that goal, I would have got the players all around doing a takeoff of the Brazilian celebrations just to piss them off. I would have loved Korea to have done that. Which national team? Is it a European team, Ash? Surely Korea will win this now. They're coming back. They're coming back. They're coming. Korea's coming back. Yes, now you know why I never do the X Factor. I'm glad they haven't got a clean sheet. There's an offside here to an offside for South Korea. Really? I mean, it wasn't a goal, but my God. Give us a clue, Ash. Give us a clue. A substitution. Here we go. A substitution for Korea. Cho is off. Cho Ji is off. And Hwang Yu is on. Oh, the Desert Foxes. Okay. I'm thinking Egypt. Brazil are making another change as well. I think Neymar could be coming off. Enjoy your fish fingers, mate. Have a good one, Mike. Enjoy it. There's nothing wrong with fish fingers and chips. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Win Rommel. Oh, what country is that? Oh, good goalkeeping there by the Korean. 10 minutes to go. 10 minutes to go. I'm guessing it's not Egypt because you've not said yes to me. England drew Tunisia. I'm going to go Tunisia, and then if not that, I've got a third and final choice. So 81 minutes gone. Is it not Tunisia, Saint? If it's not Tunisia, it could be Algeria. Ghana. I'm just going to name all the all the African teams now. Oh, nearly there for Korea. Nearly through. Yeah, it was only like my sixth guess or something, wasn't it? I went round all the most of the North African teams: Egypt, Tunisia, Morocco. Oh, Algeria. That was my fourth. It was my fourth guess. I don't think that's allowed in. And Jeff got it as well. Well done, Jeff. Yes, I remember. I remember when we had a certain Algerian playing for us. As soon as he left, the membership of all the Leicester City groups went down by like 20% because they all left and just started following Manchester City. You know, Mahrez could not have touch the ball for 60 minutes and then only touch it once in the last 30. But all the Algerians were voting in man of the match. So, Andrew, we did that yesterday, mate. Come on, watch the shows. Watch the shows. So Neymar is off. Smelling from here. Jae-sung is off for Japan. For Korea, sorry. And Kangin is on. It was Suengo who scored for, or Paik Suengo, Paik for the Korean Republic. And they made another substitution. Gaesung is off. Ujo is on. Alisson is off for Brazil. I thought I saw him walking off. Alisson is off for Brazil. And Weverton is on for Brazil in goal. And Neymar is off and Rodrigo is on for Brazil. So you're up to date there with all the substitutions. Weverton making his World Cup debut for Brazil. Well, obviously for Brazil, but it's his World Cup debut. Alisson gives Weverton a big hug as he is substituted. The change means all 26 players in Brazil's squad have now played at this World Cup in Qatar. Strength in unity. Gareth. Just saying. 5 minutes left. Plus any Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle time. We should start calling it Turtle time, shouldn't we? That sounds cute. Total time. I can't. Can I congratulate Brazil on this? Do you think it's fair to congratulate them? I don't know. Oh, Korean player down there. So I've got to say, Ash, again, you are the closest so far. Well, we're not the equal closest, because I suppose those of us that went 3-1 are as close as you were with your 4-2. I think they're just giving the player time on the pitch, told you. I think that's all he was. Well, it's just saying there that every player in the Brazilian squad has been on. Preston Ash. You know a game's over when we start doing quizzes, don't you? Oh dear. Oh dear me. Preston. Ash, is it Preston? Oh. Current Premier League team. Not Manchester City, is it? Headed clear by Korean. 2 minutes here. Oh, spectacular kick there from the Brazilian. Aston Villa. He was onside the Brazilian. I think it's Aston Villa. That would have been an amazing goal if it had gone in, but it hit the Korean defender and out for a corner. Not Villa. Wolves. Wolves aren't Wolves. Yeah, Midlands. That's the only other. Nottingham Forest. Don't know why I sounded so happy in saying that. Why would you say close when somebody said Burnley? You said close, but it's not. How was Wolves close for the answer that's Burnley? So we're into the last minute, 89 minutes, 40 seconds on the clock. I feel so sorry for South Korea. You'd want to say they were robbed, but at 4-1, there was 3 other great goals in there for Brazil. And I'm trying to be neutral in saying that. But I just think it's been so unfair. That goal was just such a. I mean, I've got to be honest with you. If Harry Kane did that, for England, we'd be going like, yeah, all right, it's cheated. We know it is, blah, blah, blah. But well done, Harry. But so what the fucking hell are VAR and the referees doing? My God, it's unbelievable. 4 minutes. Donatello, do you agree with... No, not that one. 4 minutes of ninjury time to be added on. Oh, okay. Okay then, Ash. I thought you... Oh, okay. Yeah, I get it now. I get it. How many teams, though, have won the FA Cup, the League Cup, the Community Shield, as it was, and the Premier League? Career coming down the right wing. I mean, they're still giving it a go. Let me know your thoughts on the game, guys, because I've got mixed feelings. Not in one season, you silly fool, Ash. No, just there's not been many teams that have won all of them. They've got the full collection, if you like. But over time. No, it isn't a who is it. I said how many teams have got the full collection of trophies. How many teams have done it? How many teams in history have won the top flight, the League Cup, the FA Cup, and the Community Shield as well? Obviously, you know, in all their different guises. A long shot there from Brazil. $12. Is that a lot? There's 92 clubs, isn't there? And we're into this last minute now. And we are looking at Brazil Croatia quarter-final. Wow. I'm just looking at the stats at the moment. And it's over. The fat lady has started singing. Brazil 4 brackets, 3 closed brackets. South Korea 1. Wow. Didn't see that coming.
You didn't expect that, did you? Did you? No.
No, I didn't at all. What do you guys think? I tell you what, before I'll give you the answer before we get on to that. Then I'm not overlapping. I'm not. Well, I believe it was 13. So you were actually quite close, Saint, but I think it's 13. And of course, Leicester City are one of those. So Leicester City are one of the 13. I believe that's what it is. I could be wrong because I'm giving you that one from memory. So I could very well be wrong. Okay, so it was Brazil 4, South Korea 1. But I don't think that tells the full story of the game. Certainly Brazil didn't deserve 4 goals. And respect to them now because they are about to hold up a banner and for some reason the TV won't show it. Yes, they are now. They are holding a banner up honouring Pele. And quite right. Are they going to dip it into the ground? They are carrying it over I think, to the centre circle. Couple of Brazilian players. Neymar is one of them. Not sure who the other one is. And we won't see it because they've gone to an advert ITV. That's very disrespectful. Typical ITV, though, isn't it? Nate says he thinks tomorrow's games will be much better than today's. Quite possibly. Quite possibly. But look, 4-1 to Brazil. Like I say, I don't believe it was a 4-1 Brazil game. We know it wasn't, because it should have been 3-0. 3-1. But cheating, that's how it goes. But let me just quote you the figures. And this was why I don't believe it was a fair reflection. So, no, in fact, I've got to say, first of all, no cards were issued in that game. I know, Kate, I know. What? Yeah, let's not show a tribute to one of the best players, probably the best player to a lot of us the world has ever seen. Let's go to an advert for fucking EE instead. Many thanks, Chris, in the chat. Another great show. 2 more games and a few days rest until the quarterfinals. Yes, it is indeed. And then I'll be back for the semis in person. But like Doug and Dan are going to be standing in for me. But no cards in that game. But then again, the referee was a bit of a wanker, wasn't he? But look at this. 51% possession to Brazil. 49% possession to South Korea. 5 corners to Brazil, 4 to Korea. 116 attacks to Brazil, 110 to Korea. 56 dangerous attacks to Brazil, 57 to Korea. 18 shots for Brazil, 8 for Korea. 10 on target for Brazil, 6 for Korea. And I apologise, it looks like there was a yellow card. It's showing a yellow card, but I can't see where it is in the graphic. So, but basically, I think it was a lot closer game than the 4-1 suggested. R.I.P. Pele. I think Pele will be absolutely disgusted with that penalty. Because that is something that he would never do. But then, let's be honest with you, Richarlison is no Pele, is he? Brazil looked good, but certainly beatable, says Ash. Yeah, they did. I don't think they looked that good, to be honest with you. Yeah. I mean, 2 goals early on killed the game off, really. France looked better than Brazil. Harder opposition, and England looked better than France. So I think England have so far probably looked one of the best teams. It's coming, lads. It's coming. It is coming home. Don't forget, guys, we've got this on the 21st of December at 9 o'clock, the Big Fat Football Quiz. 21st of December, Wednesday, 9 o'clock. Join us. Be there or be square. And you know what? It's going to be football free. Just for something different, completely silly. Come dressed up in something silly. I don't know, like a Nottingham Forest shirt or a Man United shirt or, Liverpool shirt. I'm joking. No, come dressed up in something silly. Come dressed up in hats. If you are in the chat and you are totally, absolutely in the silliness mode, might even get you up on camera for a few minutes to say hello. Finally, they're showing, and great respect here, great respect from the Brazilian players for Pele. That is nice. That is very respectable. ITV, it might have been better if you'd done it when it was live, but yeah, I'm back tomorrow, Kate. Thank you very much. Thank you to everybody. Tomorrow, I am back from outer space. Just turn around now. Back at 2:30 for Morocco versus Spain. We think at our end, but what then do we know? That could be the upset. And then Portugal, Switzerland at 6:30, and we're all hoping that will be an upset. Thank you very much for watching. Like I say, if you've subscribed and you're new, thank you very much. If you are already subscribed, please smash the likes. I cannot keep telling you how much it helps. I will see you all tomorrow. Nate, you are more than welcome. Naz, you're more than welcome. Kate, you're more than welcome. Thank you very much, Nate, for your kind words. And thanks, Naz. I'm tired. I'm dead on my feet. But we will see tomorrow how we get on. England are through to the quarters. So that's all we can do. Look, guys, all the best. I say thank you to everybody who was in the chat. Ash, especially for his quiz questions. Kept us going at 4-0. Bad luck to Korea. We all know now what cheats Brazil are. But they're through and they will be playing Croatia in the quarterfinals. For me, come on, Croatia. Guys, thank you very much. Take care. And we will see you, like I say, 2:30 for the afternoon game tomorrow. Good night.
Thank you for watching. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
That's all, folks.
Thanks for watching Leicester Till I Die. This is Chris saying goodbye and see you next time.